I'm fashion designer Ruby Bhandari, and this is Design Your Life. Each episode, we're stitching a happier, more satisfying life for you with insider tips from industry experts. The fashion and lifestyle industry isn't just fabric and thread. Together, we'll learn about setting real goals and growing your look, your soul, and your attitude to make your dreams a reality. Come with me to design your life.
Hello everyone, this is Ruby Bhandari, and I am now back from my big India trip, which went like a whirlwind, and I have so much footage for you of kind of what I do during my day. And I was trying to do this video with you from India, but there was so much footage that the entire production team was totally overwhelmed with how much is done in one day. So let's start looking at the video shoot and let's see what I was doing.
I'm here to design your life. Today I am reporting from New Delhi, India to show you what I go through and what every designer goes through to bring you the most beautiful clothing you can ever imagine. So stay tuned for different clips that I am taking all over Delhi in the different places that I go and how I live every day while I'm here just for you guys. So I'm excited that I am only here for 2 more days because it's 102 to 105 degrees and it is super duper hot. So I can't wait to get back to Dallas. I know it's like 68 degrees or 70 degrees. Love the beautiful weather. Let's see what we have for you today. So here we are. I walk down the stairs and this is one portion of the factory where I start my day every day. So morning actually kind of means like 11 o'clock because nobody starts their day here earlier than that. So behind me you're gonna see some tailors and you see the master actually putting on a blouse on the mannequin for me to check for a client. And this is basically what goes on all day long. So we've got the fan running, but there is no air conditioning, so God bless all the people that are doing your work.
So now in this video, you're gonna see the tailors who are actually stitching. Some of the pieces are for clients, some of them are just for the studio. And you know, you'll see each tailor has their own set of scissors. So everyone has what they're used to because when they're cutting quickly, they're stitching quickly. So you can see actually the kind of machines that we're using in India as well as the materials. Now this one, guys, actually putting a zipper on and underneath is embroidered fabric. So it's a little bit tricky. So you can see the way they're doing it and how it's done by hand, which is not exactly what you see in a regular factory of clothing that's made you know, over and over and over where it's the same garment. Now in this video, this is where I'm actually teaching the tailor, the master tailor, about the fitting for this particular client because, you know, in South Asia, people are built very, very differently. And here in the United States, we're built, I think we're built bigger. Our armholes are bigger, our shoulders are bigger. I think people are working out a little bit more. So I am continuously on a daily basis teaching the tailors how to make the garments because we are so different. So now I'm sort of done with my morning rituals and it's time for me to go to the printer because we have orders for our Women Empowerment printed jacket and I gotta make sure that what they're doing is correct because they have officially lost my print. Can you imagine? They've lost the whole digital of the most important print I've ever developed in my life. They had everything else. So I'm gonna be on my way right now in the heat.
Hi everyone, it's Ruby Bhandari and I'm here in the car in New Delhi and we are on our way to the printer because I have orders for our Women Empowerment print and I have to go personally to make sure that the placement is correct for every jacket and every pant. And we are stuck like in a huge traffic jam. I'm with my sister-in-law Binny. Binny, can you say hi? Hello. And Binny is on her downtime. She is playing Candy Crush because she doesn't know what to do with herself. You guys have to see this traffic. I'm going to turn this camera so that you can see. Well, actually, I can't turn it, so I'm going to have to show you it's not working. Check out the traffic.
Okay, traffic in India is like, here's an example. You have to travel 1 mile, but depending upon where you are in Delhi, that 1 mile could take anywhere from half an hour to 2.5 hours, just because the traffic is so incredible and there's more cars on the roads than the roads can handle.
You have to say, what do we
going to the printer, get the stuff done, but we are stuck in the traffic jam. God knows when we're going to reach there.
Okay, God just said 17 minutes. So, you know, we're going to get to the printer, and I really want to show you guys what we do and how we work, so stay tuned. Super excited.
So I am super excited, but you know what? The life of a designer is so unpredictable. And you were about to see that this is not what I was expecting at all.
Come on in.
So I'm gone into the creative room, and what do we see? My cousin is debating with the printer of what to do, because this is not the design that we need for the jacket. They can't find it, nobody knows where it is, and it has to be completely remade. So we're opening up the jacket again and again, trying to figure out where the figure goes, where's the water, where's my name, and they're saying, well, they have to start over from scratch, and they have to charge me all over again for a print which they lost. And they can't even understand. They can't even understand where things go. They even printed it backwards, and I didn't even realize they printed my name backwards. And my cousin is totally amazing, because I completely lost my patience. I couldn't even speak. And he was like, I'll handle it. And he completely is re-explaining everything, because the guy that had done it before was not there, and he was at his village. Look at my face. Oh my God. So here's where we go from here. Now, they told me that they are going to get it scanned. So they kept my jacket. They said they're going to go get it scanned from someone who has a large printer in a particular printing area. And they're going to have to redo the whole thing. So
How long did that take?
So that takes, well, it doesn't take any time at all. It takes someone from their office to go to the printer and get it printed. But lo and behold, they just called me yesterday to tell me that where they went, the printer has broken down, and that we are responsible now to go back to the printer, which is 1.5 hours away, to get the jacket and go find ourselves a printer that could actually scan the print and get it to them. So now the whole ball is in my court, and I'm sitting here in Dallas, Texas. So in the next video, I'm going to actually show you when the print is done, how it's printed, because a lot of people have no idea what's the difference between a block print or a screen print and a digital print. So this is a digital print, and I'm about to show you, here's the machine. So it's a large machine, and the black thing you're seeing is actually sticky. So the fabric is coming through from the bottom, which I'm about to go around and show you the fabric. Mm-hmm. So here's the actual fabric that's folded, and this man is stepping on my fabric. Oh my God.
The fabric's all ready.
So you have to fold it into squares, and you have to lay it down so that it actually comes out. So it doesn't really work in rolls. So just setting up takes like 5 or 7 minutes. It's kind of a slow process. But once it starts, you're about to see the next video where bam, 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 it's just gonna print. And it's pretty exciting. That's the magic printer. In this one big box square is where all the ink is. And that's like, this is the ink, and it's also the brain of the printer. So you can see that it printed, this is 3 different colors. And what we have to do is we have to measure, and we have to make sure that the entire print is the correct space for the amount of fabric. because you don't want it to be too big and you don't want it to be too small. Small is going to waste a lot of the fabric, and if it's too big, it's going to mess up the edges of the print. So see how quickly this is going to happen. And I don't know if you want to fast forward through this video so we can really see it happening. And what happens is two men actually have to physically stand at the edge of the printer, and they have to keep pulling it because it's sticky. As you can see, that black portion it's actually stuck onto there. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? So now I am in 102 degrees here in New Delhi at my favorite shop with my friend Sumit, who is a designer, and he makes exclusive borders just for us. And then we come all the way to his shop just to see his collection. Here's Sumit, very, very talented designer, and I wanted to show you a few things that he's made for us. So here's like a super amazing border that is handmade. And of course, Sumit makes it easy for my life so that I can give you something totally exclusive that you've never seen before. Check out this border. Sumit, tell us about this border.
This is a beautiful handmade border from Sadashar, which is a little away from Jaipur. And the local craftsmen, they use all the old techniques still, as you can see from the behind.
Yes.
Handmade.
Yeah, so you guys, since I have my factory in Delhi, these are borders this is embroidery, hand embroidery, which is very difficult for people here in Delhi. So Sumit actually gets these made for us so that we can put them on right here in Delhi, and we don't have to travel to all these places to make these borders. Aren't they amazing? Check out the selection of borders like you've never seen before. So, you know, it's just by chance that you run into very talented people who are actual designers at heart and who are working really hard for you. And they're actually on the same lines as me. And so I happened to meet Sumit by chance. He is a designer. He's very low-key. And his passion is making embroideries that you can't get in Delhi. So what I love about him is, for example, we just showed the ones from Jaipur. Now these are the latest designs, and it's very difficult for me every trip to run to Jaipur to find those Jaipuri embroiders. So that's their specialty, but Sumit loves to do it. He loves to actually design it out, and he calls me and he says, when are you coming, because I have new things for you. And these are things which really you're not going to see them on all your ready-made garments, or you're not going to see them in other stores. You're going to see them at Silk Threads, just because Sumit has made them just for Ruby. So beyond all of this craziness, I have to eat, and you know how important my diet is to me, and you know I had a nutritionist on last time. So even while I'm in Delhi, I gotta make sure that I'm getting my greens. So as you guys know, I am on a complete diet. I did break my diet. I'm gonna show you pictures of me breaking my diet, but my favorite place in Delhi to get really healthy food is Salad Story. So even though I'm working so hard, I really have to make sure that I'm watching my diet, and I am at Salad Story. So Salad Story has like 7 locations, and they always have my food ready for me because they know exactly what I'm gonna have. And here we have, can you guys all say hi? So what I love about this place is that the food is totally fresh. So I mean, there's no way that you can go wrong in what you're eating. So those of us who come from the United States or from anywhere abroad, this is a great place to come and really eat healthy. Because you know, in India with the chole bhature and everything else, it's crazy. I just want to show you how fresh it is. Look. And they have the most amazing dressings. And look what he's making. Oh my God, it looks amazing. And of course, they always have my meal ready. And I'm so excited that I'm going to be eating this, and it is so tasty. They make it kind of Indian style, and then they put the avocados on top. So next, I'll show you something later. So the coolest thing at Salad Story on this trip was this new drink called F88. And I was like, what is F88? It's fashion. It's a luxury fashion drink for fashionable people. And it's like a Red Bull. And of course, you know, I did not really drink that because I don't require it. I'm an Energizer bunny. But I just thought it was amazing of what kind of concepts they come out with to sell.
So I am back here at my favorite fabric suppliers where you get the most amazing fabric. And I have chosen some things which I really, really like because Lucknowis and Gantha is like the biggest thing happening. And right now we're doing lehengas with this. We're doing dresses, we're doing pants. I mean, it's available in the most amazing colors, and just imagine it's all hand done. This is all done by hand. I want you guys to look at this. These are done on a beautiful georgette. This has some gota in it, which is just absolutely beautiful. You can mix and match with these kind of fabrics with some beautiful pure woven fabrics. Makes the most beautiful ensemble, and I like to find the ones that are just a little bit different. So this one right here, I thought it was really amazing, and it's something that you don't see all the time. So I spend a lot of time mixing and matching different fabrics, different textures, different colors. We can dye them where they come pre-dyed, and then we add more embroidery, more hand embroidery, machine embroideries, and digital prints just to bring you something exclusive.
So, you know, as a designer, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So sitting in a fabric store like that, literally, and I don't have a video, but I sit on the floor and just fabrics all around me. And I'm just figuring out what goes with what. And the way my brain works, if you guys have been to Silk Threads, you'll see color combinations and you see embroideries which you could never imagine. Just because this is what we do. This is what our life is. And this is like literally eating a Three Musketeers and then having a dream. So, you know, in April, I'm in India in April. It's a kind of a tricky time because you're still wanting to make more of your collection and to increase your collection for summer because, you know, summer is really long in Texas and in a lot of the United States. It is still hot until September, so we really want to do the light colors, the springy thing, but at the same time I was also looking ahead to fall because the fall collection has to be ready by August so that we can show it in September at our gala. So I was really looking at everything. So it's not like a January or a February trip, and it's not like you know, an October trip where you know exactly what you're looking for. It's just kind of a mix of everything. And when you're in India, you know, the velvets are there. They're still there. The velvets are still there, but then also the light georgettes are still there, and then the light prints are still there. So you're basically looking at, you know, just a huge ball of everything.
Different sizes for Americans. That
Yeah.
fits them really well.
Yeah, I think it's become more of an athletic cut. So, you know, this is what we're doing now for everyone. And then, of course, we've got, okay, a brand new line of shirts that we're starting.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about that. So let's bring the camera over here. So this shirt right here is probably the one I'm most excited about. I think that it is going to be one of our best sellers, and I can already think of who's going to buy it. I don't know how the response was in Delhi.
Very nice.
But I know, yeah.
It's a complete outfit. You don't need to carry anything else with this.
Yeah,
Just
and
aim it up with a nice trouser, white or black.
oh, I
It's
think a
complete.
white pant would be amazing. Of course, a white pant, but if you're dressing it up, a black pant, and then if you need to wear a jacket on top, how sharp does that look? And you know, this is a self-woven fabric on top of the embroidery. So you can see the weaving. If you come a little bit closer, you can see in here there's an actual self-design in here. And I love this just touch of blue, just for no reason.
Little detailing makes difference.
It does, all these details are what people are looking for. So very excited about this shirt. So, you know, I want to give our audience just a quick synopsis or a look of our ethnic wear. Yeah?
Let's go and check.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Should we talk about this one really quick?
This is also nice summer jacket.
Yeah, so this is
Without
linen.
lining.
This is linen. It's got no lining in it. It's very dressy.
It's sharp, it's not overdone. I love that it's silver for summer. It makes it cooler. And I love it that it's with the white pant.
It goes really well with the white.
Let's start here. So this was really cool. So for those of you who don't know, this is an Om. Very auspicious. And actually a very beautifully done motif on a digital printed vest. And ooh, we have a big size. I think it's coming to silk threads. Yeah, because everything here is so tiny. Then we have the raw silk vest, which is probably one of our most popular. And then just a little bit of thread embroidery, very nice. Floral is so big right now, even for men, but it's still very masculine. Do you have any? Oh wow.
See, this is very nice.
Let's talk about this. This is amazing. Satyam, tell us about this.
Yeah, this is the embroidery we have done in Kashmiri style with multicolor, and it's very, let me see, not over the top. It goes really well with the blue.
Yeah, it's not over the top, but it is very beautiful. And I see, I guess it just, does this just came? The buttons haven't even put on yet?
It's open style. You just carry it with a kurta and just
Yep.
keep it open.
Love the detailing. I love that it's got, you know, the print on the inside. Men just seem to love that these days. They really do. And I think we need to just look at a couple of Sherwanis.
Yeah, let's see.
So I'm noticing that the pastels are huge right now.
This color is huge these days.
I think this is wonderful for men, actually.
This color and these colors. Peach, pink are doing really well.
I mean, look at that embroidery. It's complete embroidery. You know what? I want our audience's opinion on this one, because I know it's got a lot of pink in it, and I know that for the United States we've ordered a slightly less embroidered version.
Less embroidered version, less of pink.
Yeah, but guys, I mean, what do you think? And ladies, what do you think of this for your guys? I mean, I really want to know. And of course, you know, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer for everyone and anyone. If you're getting married, and these days the bridal wear is light colored, and you need to really coordinate. I mean, blacks and blues sometimes just aren't going to do it.
Team it up with a nice burgundy stole that looks awesome on
The
this.
burgundy idea is amazing, and I know that the velvet stoles, guys are loving them these days. It doesn't matter if it's 100 degrees outside. So, you know, the last thing I want to talk about, and we should probably move over there, is we just attended a fashion show. So, it was one of the most exciting shows that I've ever been to, just because it's a line which I've been carrying for 20 years. And, you know, it was so great to see all of those Indian celebrities. Who, I mean, I knew who one or two of them were.
Yeah, they're working for a cause for cancer awareness in India.
So what's so great is Silk Threads, we always like to support our designers and vendors that are also supporting causes, because as you know, this is what we do. So thank you so much for doing that. I mean, cancer is such a huge epidemic in India as well as the United States and all over the world.
So it was a fundraiser for cancer awareness in India.
Very good. And you know what? As you guys are watching this portion of the video, I am going to shoot some pictures that you guys can see from the fashion show and from our shoot that we just did together. I hope you guys like it. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the day is over. What a day. I am about to get on my flight for a much needed rest. I have done so many other things besides what was on the video clip. I have, now that I've turned in all my fabrics and I've gone through everything with my cousin of what to do with them, which embroideries to add, I just have to wait for a couple of weeks for our summer things to come in. We do have an exhibition on May 17th and 18th, bringing designer Mayur Girotra, an amazing designer out of Delhi. So we'll be able to show you what's new at Silk Threads, what's new with Mayur Girotra right now on May 17th and 18th. So we want to see you there. And you guys get to see what we're working on for fall very, very soon. So that's not coming in until after July, which is the next trip, where I'm going to actually complete all of the fall garments so that I can have them for you in August. So now you're going to watch me at the airport because, man, I'm so tempted to eat something really good. I hope you guys enjoyed all the different videos, watching the different things that I was doing in New Delhi, India, and now I'm finally at the airport, ready to come back to Dallas, Texas, and be with all of you guys again. Of course, the new collections are coming in. Mayur Garotra is our next big event, May 17th and 18th at our studio at Silk Threads. I will see you guys soon. I'm reporting live from New Delhi, coming back to Texas, and I want to show you guys what I'm about to enjoy. Look at this dessert. I'm just kidding. I'm going to enjoy the fruit. Just joking. See you guys in Dallas. Bye. Ruby Bhandari with Design Your Life. This is after being awake for 24 hours. Can you imagine? I loved doing this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed every single video. I'm back here in Dallas, Texas. I want to see you at the studio. I'm going to show you what's new, and anything you want to design, I am with you right here, Monday to Saturday, and I'm here to design your life. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching Design Your Life. If this episode sparked an idea or a question, I'd love to hear it. Send me a message to my Facebook page, Silk Threads by Ruby Bhandari, or you can email me at info@silkthreads.com. You may be featured on an upcoming episode.